Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. And today we're talking WNBA free agency. It's been insane. We need to talk about it. First thing, I think I gotta talk about the trade today. At least when I'm recording this. This makes me very sad. Very sad. I was in class and I probably looked like I just saw some terrible news come across my screen because I did. The Chicago Sky have traded Kalea Copper and Morgan Birch for Michaela Onyewere. If I'm saying the name wrong, I'm going to get it down. Brianna Turner, the third overall pick from this year, which is intriguing. A 2025 second round pick. A 2026 first round pick. And then rights to a pick swap of the 2026 second round pick. And that 2025 second round pick is our own pick, so we're getting it back. So it's very interesting because what had happened during free agency is Chicago lost out on the big name free agents like Neko Gumake, Skylar Diggins-Smith, just the big names. Everyone was going, everyone was leaving. Jordan Canada. It's like they got Diamond DeShields, and Diamond DeShields is really cool, but she doesn't move the needle for you championship-wise. And it just felt like you had no picks. There's no real future. There's no building block you really have. Chicago probably felt like it's time to hit the reset button. And they did it earlier than most teams do, which is probably good to get ahead of it. But it sucks, man. I'm from Philadelphia. I started to really attach myself to the Chicago Sky because Kalea Copper was there. She's from Philly. She wears it very proudly, and it just sucks to see her go to Phoenix. Yeah, so she's a Phoenix Mercury, and it's rough. They got a cool team going over there. We can start to jump into the free agency there. They trade for Rebecca Allen. There was a nice sign-in trade, which I didn't see happening. I thought Connecticut Sun were going to re-sign her and keep her. Nah, she got traded. And then they got Natasha Cloud, a big one. So there is a lot of personalities. You got Sophia Cunningham and Kalea Copper. You know that infamous feud they got with the infamous picture. I'll probably put that up maybe. And it's going to be interesting to see how that works. But they're trying to give Diana Taurasi one last run, obviously, for a championship. You assume they're going to bring Brittany Griner back, but no news has been on that recently. So, yeah, that's Phoenix. That's Chicago. That's what's going on there. Now I'm going to go to the other big area for news, which was the Seattle Storm, which made a huge splash because they were like, you know what? We're not going to rebuild. We have some young prospects like Jordan Horston that we can, we have potential. But no, they decided we're going to go on. So they traded their fourth overall pick to clear up money, which is crazy. And then they signed Skylar Diggins-Smith, and then a few days later they signed Neko Gumake. And you have a super team formed there too. And now you got a super team in Phoenix, and you still have your super team in Las Vegas and New York. And it's just like it's going to be crazy to see those four teams go at it. And then you have the Dallas Wings, who have re-signed Satu Sabali, re-signed another one of their key players. I'll have her name up. But it's like they are equipped to compete with top teams because of the talent they already have. I don't think they're in that tier of super. They're not in that tier of super team, but they're a very good team. And I think any other year they'd probably be like contenders. So it'll be interesting to see. Atlanta Dream. Man, they did some moving. They did not sit on their hands. They brought back Nia Coffey. They got Tina Charles back into the WNBA. She signs with the Atlanta Dream. That was really cool. They got Jordan Canada in the trade. And the trade was very... I don't know. I kind of didn't expect... Atlanta kind of came out of nowhere for me. But they're trying to build around Ryan Howard. And they're trying to make something happen right now. And it's cool to see teams really capitalize and move quick. Because I feel like if you even look at the NBA, they like to draw out what they're doing a lot, like severely. And it's like, man, either make a decision. Are you going to compete now? Or are you going to hit the reset button? Chicago Sky were like, we got no shot. We got no picks. So we're going to send out our best player, get a huge package back, and we'll be better set up for the future. And then you got teams like Seattle who send out draft picks, the 4th overall pick, which is a huge pick, and then get back money, cap space, to jump on big free agents. It's like, it's cool to see how they don't linger around. They just wait. They don't wait. They just go and get what they want, get what they need. Because it's a wide open league. When you only got like 12 teams and you got super teams, you got to compete now. And it's going to be very, very interesting. We're still waiting on Elena Delle Donne, and I don't know when she's going to... I don't know where she's going to fit anywhere. It's going to... Because she's not coming back to Chicago. Even... She requested a trade from there. So it's kind of hard for me to believe that she would ever come back. Like, she could go to one of... I think my friend suggested this, to Minnesota, and if she goes to Minnesota, bang, super team there too. It's just like, it's crazy. She's another domino that's just waiting to fall, and it's gonna be crazy. And so you have these super teams being formed, and you have the teams like the Sparks, the Mystics, and the Sky that are kind of falling back, and just kind of embracing a new era. And the thing that stinks for Washington is they couldn't really get anything back. You have Shakira Austin, who is like your cornerstone, but then you didn't get anything back for the players. You just lost players. The Sparks have young players, and they were able to get a good trade. A sign-in trade is usually not a huge, return, but they got a fair return for that. Let me see if I can find that trade. Okay, found it. The LA Sparks trade the contract of Jordan Canada, which is a terrible way of phrasing it. Let me rephrase. The LA Sparks have traded Jordan Canada via sign-in trade and the Las Vegas 2024 first-round pick, that's number 12 this year, to the Atlanta Dream in exchange for the contract of Ari McDonald, Atlanta's own 2024 first-round pick, that's number 8. So they move up in the draft, get a player, trade Jordan Canada. Pretty good trade. So the Sparks... they're really moving up, and they have draft capital to make some moves in this draft, which could be a stacked draft class. So it'll be exciting to see what they do. They already have a young core over there. It's going to be fun. Yes, they lost big time players, but they set themselves up very well. So I'm very intrigued to see what the future looks like and what the present looks like, because both of them look very good. Because you look at this draft coming up, and it's just prospect after prospect. Even if some don't declare, it's like Caitlin Clark, it's like Angel Reese, it's like Camila Cardoso. It's just names after names, and it's cool. It's like we're seeing this movement. Like right now, we're seeing a super team movement, and then in women's college basketball, we're seeing superstars in college, being made in college, and it's just going to keep running into the present league, and the talent's going to go through the roof, and it's really exciting. I'm sad as a Chicago Sky fan right now, but I'm happy as a WNBA basketball fan that this is where the league is moving, and it's very exciting. It's extremely entertaining. It's going to be fun to watch this season. It's going to be fun to follow it. I'm intrigued to see what the Sky do with the number 3 pick. It depends on who's there, but it'll be fun. So let me know what you think. What did your teams do? What do you still want your teams to do? Who won this free agency? Who lost? Let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, share it. We did so good on the WNBA free agency video. If we can run this one up too, that would be awesome. All right, I'm out.